Hi everyone, and welcome to Hot Chocolate Time Online, and Happy New Year! How was your Christmas? I think the last time I spoke to you was just before Christmas, and I was saying about, Christmas might not be the same, but take the opportunity to make some new traditions and make the best of it that you can. And God must have seen that post and laughed, because then Portsmouth, where my family are, was put into Tier 4, and my Christmas was spent at home with just me, Ben, and Alfred, which was nice, but definitely not the social Christmas that I was expecting or hoping for. We made the best of it that we could, but I think I'll admit, and I think Ben would agree, we won't take for granted being able to travel and see family and friends for Christmas again. So now it's the new year, and there have already been some highs and lows, and some new beginnings, and the possibility of snow, but also another lockdown, political craziness, school or no school, vaccine or no vaccine. It all takes its toll. So I wanted to share with you something that I heard about last week, a study by a guy named Dr. Martin Seligman, who teaches psychology at the University of Pennsylvania. And he's written lots of books and done lots of studies and written some papers. And a few years ago, he had a class of students and they all took a happiness test, answered some questions and came out with like a basic level of how happy they were. And then he told them to go away for the weekend and do what makes them happy. So let's take a minute and just think about what you would do. So these people went out and they went shopping, they played video games, ate takeaways, and they did what they thought would make them happy. But they came back and took the test again, and throughout the class, their overall happiness levels were actually down from the original happiness test. So the next weekend, he told them to go out and do something for someone else. And it didn't have to be big. I think one of the things that they mentioned was like holding a door open for someone. So some of them called their grandmother, some donated food to a food bank, and they all came back and reported what they did. So take a minute and think, what's the first thing that pops into your head? Do something for someone else. Anyway, they came back and they took the happiness test again, and the scores went up, and they were higher than their original scores. So think about that. You know, people are stressed and worried, and there's a lot of anxiety in the world at the moment. And if you could take even a small amount of time to put some goodness out there and do something nice for someone else, to bless someone else, it could make a bigger difference, a difference in a bigger way than you might think. Not just for the people that you're blessing, but also to yourself. In the Christian faith, one of our main beliefs and commandments is to love your neighbor, and even more, to love your neighbor as yourself. Being good to each other is so important to the well-being of those around us and to our own mental health and spirituality. So let's start 2021 by being good to each other. I will keep posting these videos on Friday nights until we can meet as a youth club again. So until then, enjoy your hot chocolate, and I'll see you soon. Bye!